when you watch athletics on TV, the track and field events, you'll notice the javelin throwers have what is known as a block, where the left hip stops rotating, the left leg firms up. So what they're doing is they're deflecting the energy from this rotation in the body into the arm. Shot putters, they're really good with sequential movement. In other words, they're really good with this move where the weight transfer is being moved from the trail side onto the lead side. So this block, what we're talking about today, it's very much a vertical movement. That shot putter going from low to high, that's vertical force. In golfing terms, we want to do that. We want to post up this left leg through impact. We want to deflect the energy from our rotation into our arms, into the club, and then into the back of the ball to get more distance. Now the timing of that posting up is very important. Do it too early and you'll create an early extension, and you do it too late, you're just bleeding speed. So we call this vertical force. In the downswing, we get a little bit technical here, but in the downswing, there's 3 different forces going on. The first force that we see is lateral. This is where the weight is starting to move across. There's a lateral move. All right. Then the second force that we see is a rotational force. It's this torque. There's this turn. And then lastly, the third force is the vertical force with that posting up. So the 3 forces happening at certain stages. It's like a step-by-step stage. It's building up that speed. The first stage where we get that lateral force is from the top of the backswing to left arm parallel to the ground. The second force where we're rotating is from left arm parallel to club shaft parallel, and then that third force, which is what we're talking about today, that vertical force, is from parallel shaft to impact. That's where it's happening. So what we're doing is we're building a pillar. It's a wall, and we're building that wall to turn against. And that's where we take this energy that we've been building up, and that's where we then send it into the back of the ball through the arms. We don't want it to be an aggressive move where you lock it. It's kind of a gradual move, even though it's happening in such a short space of time. So a lot of practice swings and really slow motion. You've got to be patient with this drill where you bring the club down to here where it's horizontal to the ground. Get the hands in front of the belt buckle. Also get the sweet spot behind the hands. Alright, so the posting up is happening from here into impact. From here into impact. That's where it's happening. So a lot of practice swings just bring you down to here. Alright, so a couple of things that you do want to make sure when you're doing this drill is sweet spot behind the hands, like I showed you, hands in front of the belt buckle for sure, open hips. All right, we want hips to be open. We want to try and get that belt buckle also looking a little more towards the target. All right, you see that? But shoulders at this point will be still a little bit closed because they're working from closed to squared impact. See that? Closed to square. All right. Now, you practice this move enough, you'll start working it into your swing. You'll start getting that left leg to post up at the correct time, because the timing of it is so important, as I was mentioning earlier. So sure, we can say it's a straightening up of the left leg, but the way that I really want you to feel it is think about your foot inside that left shoe. I want you to really feel like you're sliding your foot inside your shoe from the inside of the shoe to the outside of the shoe. All right, really feel like you want to slide your foot. Obviously, you tied your shoelace, it's not going to move, but the feeling of trying to get that foot to slide inside the shoe is a great way to get this left leg, this lead leg, posting up. Slide that foot inside the shoe, getting that weight across, getting it really pushing down, getting that vertical force. We've got to, when you stand up out of a chair, when you get up out of a chair, there's vertical force going on. that feeling that you just really want to feel it. Like I said to you, we don't want to do it too early. We're going to extend upwards too soon, and if we're doing it too late, it looks collapsed. We're not deflecting the energy the way that we should be. When you're comfortable with that, put a golf ball there. Build that into your golf swing. Start those easy swings, and then when you're comfortable with that, then put a golf ball there, and then you start taking it back further, or you start from a further back position. Start working that into your swing. You're going to build this wall, this pillar that we can turn against. We're going to get the energy to flow into our arms, and then that gets directed into the club, which then gets directed into the ball. I'm Owen, and I want you to start playing golf better than you imagined. If you want me to help you improve your golf, then hit me up. There's a link in the description below. We can get connected on that Coach Now app. Let's get you starting to play golf better. If you found this video helpful, then please give it a like, and make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of my future instruction or tips. Thank you for watching.